Hello everyone, I hope you're all well today. It has been such a beautiful week this week and it's really lifted my mood. Over the last few weeks my moods have sort of been going up and down like a roller coaster and I've actually found it quite hard to deal with, but I'm now okay. I feel like I'm in a better place. And over this last week I have had a lot of time to think about what I really appreciate. I'm the sort of person that appreciates a lot of things anyway, but there are a few things that I maybe don't appreciate enough, and during this whole time I have realised that there are a lot of things that I should be grateful for. So in today's video I'm going to tell you what I feel like I've appreciated more during lockdown. The first one is a big obvious, all the key workers that have been working so hard during this time. I've really appreciated what they've done for everybody. I know what it's like to be working in retail, so like all the supermarket workers, I sort of know what they're going through, but I don't because I'm not working in retail during this time. Retail is really hard as it is, but with this pandemic on top of it, it must be the most stressful job in the whole world. All the NHS workers, postmen, bus drivers, just everybody that is having to work during this time, my goodness, they have done so well. I was watching The Bin Men last week, and the amount of work that goes into that job is so much, and I feel like sometimes people may judge others that work in that industry, but they work so hard, and I actually clapped them and they saw me from my window and they waved at me, and I just thought, like, they deserve a clap as well. Like, yeah, I've really appreciated what everybody has done. I myself would be so scared to go out and work during this time. I haven't got a job at the moment. So yeah, well done to all the key workers out there that are working really, really hard. The second thing on my list that I have appreciated more during this time is the outdoors and nature and what is surrounding you. I'm very much an outdoor person anyway. I love going for walks, going camping, things like that. But going for a walk every day has really made me appreciate what I have nearby. And like when I do go out and walk, I'm always like looking at the trees now, and if I see a bird I'm like, oh wow, look at that. Like, I don't know, and I feel like everything's so much greener now. I don't know if it's because of what's going on, but I'm just really appreciating the outdoors. When we're out of lockdown fully, I cannot wait to go camping again, and I love visiting like all the national parks and stuff like that. There's so many places in this country that you should go and visit because Britain is such a beautiful place. Yeah. The third thing on my list is my bedroom and my own space. I've really appreciated my bedroom a lot more, and I've noticed that I'm taking a lot more care of my bedroom now. Like I keep it tidy, whereas before I wasn't as tidy. But yeah, I make my bed every morning, I put all my cushions on my bed, make sure that everything feels like I've got enough space to move around in, and if I want some time on my own away from everybody else, or you know, if I just want some thinking space, my bedroom is where I come now. Before lockdown I didn't really hang out in my bedroom on my own, but I've noticed a big difference in my moods since I have been coming up into my bedroom. It's just nice sometimes to have your own space and do what you want to do without any interruptions or you know, things like that. So yeah, I would say that I really appreciate my own space a lot more now. Number 4 on my list is my garden. I know that some people may not have a garden, and I feel really sorry for the people that don't have that outdoor space to go into during this time. So yeah, I feel so lucky to have my own garden, and I've been spending a lot more time out there. I've been doing the gardening, I've been sunbathing when it's been really hot. I've been going out there with my dog and stuff like that, and sometimes I'll just, you know, walk up and down my garden just because I can. So yeah, I really appreciate the fact that I have that. Before lockdown, I sort of didn't really go out there a lot, for several different reasons that I don't need to explain, but yeah, I just feel like I can go out in my garden and relax out there as well as indoors. So yeah, really, really lucky to have a nice garden. Number 5 on my list is my freedom. Like, when I come out of lockdown, the first thing I'm gonna do is just run outside because I can, you know. I think before lockdown I didn't really think about appreciating where I could go or what I could do and things like that. Like, freedom is such an important thing to have because it shows your personality. And like, you know, I've got a car now, so that gives me freedom. And when I go out with my friends, it's nice because we just sort of go with the flow and we're like, oh, well, we can go and do this now. And like shopping and stuff like that, like clothes shopping. It's just nice to be able to go where you want to go without any rules or stuff like that. So yeah, I really appreciate my freedom a lot more now. Number 6 on my list is the time to sort of slow down. During this time, I've had a lot of time to sort of get myself back together. I was in the stage of looking for a job when lockdown began, and my mental health was here, there and everywhere, and I think this time has really made me think about what I want to do. It's made me relax a lot more. It's made me realise that it's okay to have days where you're not okay. So yeah, and I feel like I've learnt a lot. I've learnt to sort of control my mental health in a different way. So yeah, I think the time that we have been given, I really appreciate, because I've sort of got my head together more now and I know what I want to do when everything goes back to normal. And yeah, I just feel better in myself because of that time we've been given. Number 7 sort of goes with the last point I just made. I've had a lot of time to reflect on myself and my future and stuff like that, and I've sort of realised what I really want for my future. So yeah, I'm really excited to see like where my journey goes after this whole scenario. Number 8 on my list is, this is gonna sound a bit bizarre and maybe a bit weird, but I'm really appreciating the stars more at night. I never really used to go out and stargaze in the evenings, but since lockdown and since like all the satellites came out and the meteor showers and stuff like that, I've been going out every evening, or most evenings, to go and look at the stars or the moon. And that like 5-10 minutes of looking up in the sky, I've just really enjoyed. I've done it so much over the last 2 months, and yeah, I really appreciate the stars at night when they're out. Some nights you can't see them, but yeah, I've been really enjoying that. So if you haven't done that already, do it, because it's a wonderful feeling looking up at the sky, looking at the stars. Number 9 on my list is online learning. I have recently started doing a counselling course. I am training to become a counsellor, which I'm really excited about because I feel like it's something that I've always wanted to do. But yeah, I've just really appreciated the amount of support I've had from the people I'm studying with. I'm studying with BSY. They've been amazing, and I actually started the course about 3 years ago, but then due to various reasons I stopped. So yeah, like getting back into that routine and studying again, I've really appreciated because it's distracted me, and it's allowing me to do and learn what I want to do down the line. So yeah, I've really appreciated studying more again. I love it. Number 10 on my list is the things that I own in my house. You know, like I have a lot of books, I have DVDs, I've got Netflix, you know, all the little things that you don't normally appreciate as much and you may take for granted. I'm really appreciating now. Like I'm appreciating buying flowers more. I bought myself a bunch of flowers and I'm really appreciating them. Whereas before I'd sort of just put them in a vase and water them and be like, oh. But yeah, just everything that I own, I feel so lucky to have because, you know, not everybody has the chance to own a lot of things. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that I've got what I have. And number 11, and the last on my list, is my neighbours. I honestly love my neighbours so much, and not just people that live either side of me, but the people that are around as well. Like we know a lot of people around our street, but when we go out for walks and stuff, sometimes we see our neighbours out and about as well, and I've really enjoyed having conversations with them, obviously at a distance. Yeah, and like when we come out at 8 o'clock every Thursday to clap, all my neighbours are out and I just look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many lovely people around where I live, and I feel really lucky to have them. Some of them have been really supportive. Like we've got a lady that lives opposite us, and you know, she's actually taken the time to see if we're okay. And there's a little old man that lives down the road, and we've, you know, said to him in the past, if you want anything, then just let us know. Our next door neighbours said that to us. They were like, if you want us to go and get anything for you, then please let us know. We want to help where we can. Yeah, people are just so lovely. So that's everything on my list. Obviously there's things that I really appreciate anyway, like my friends, my family, my boyfriend and his family. Yeah, I've always appreciated them though, and during this time I've missed spending time with the people that I don't live with. So yeah, I suppose I have appreciated like friendships more and my relationship more and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just showing that you appreciate everything. Make sure that you're telling people I appreciate you and what you do for me. Just be kind to people. So yeah, that's everything that I wanted to discuss today. Let me know what things you've been appreciating during lockdown, even if it's like takeaways, if you're appreciating takeaways more than what you would normally, because I certainly do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It is a lovely day again today, so I'm going to appreciate the outdoors. So yeah, I will see you next Wednesday for another video. Have a good week.